Good morning, everyone. I am here in LA at my apartment, just on our little rooftop deck.
Hey guys, I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'd love to share some healthy, happy tips that I picked up over the weekend that'll make sure that you start your week off on the right foot.
Just a couple of thoughts that I've been having. Being out here in LA obviously has in some ways encouraged me to start over and to look back and think about the things that I had to do in DC to help grow Doonya there.
Let's see, number one would be drink more water. We always say that and it's pretty obvious, but when it's so hot outside, you definitely need to get your minimum water, which is 67% of your body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, that's 67 ounces of water. Also, add extra water to that if you're perspiring, if you're working out, you need even more.
I've gone back to a lot of that and made sure that I'm just thinking about where I came from, what I did to get started, and doing that again. So just being out here, I've taken lots of classes, watching other instructors, seeing what they do, seeing what I love, and seeing what, I may not resonate with as well. One thing that I'm working on personally is my upper body strength. My legs have always been pretty strong, I guess, from dance and everything, but my upper body is slightly weaker, which tends to happen with women in general. And so I've been lifting weights and trying to get better at that. I can do a real push-up now.
Second is push-ups. So push-ups are your vitamins. You have to do them. It's like brushing your teeth, right? So if you add these push-ups into your schedule, it will make a world of a difference, and it takes no time at all. So I'll do a little demo for you guys. You have your plank, just like that. You want your hip right, nice and tight. And when we go down, you can start with your knees. So if you have the strength in your body, keep everything in one line. You bend the elbows out, and you bring it down. And if you're really strong, you bring that right back up. So what I would recommend doing, if you're starting off, if you're still building strength, is taking it all the way down to the floor. You have a second breather here, then you lift your hips up like you're doing a little snake, and then you use your arms just to isolate, and you lift up. Yes. So I could only do, if I do 5 of these, I think that's my vitamin. I can even bring my knee down, bring it down, and just lift, isolating from the arm. And as you can tell, I'm shaking, and that's good. Whew. Okay, I said I'll do 5, so that is 2, 3. So again, I bring my hips down, everything down, lift the hips, and then use my arms to lift. Okay, so that's your vitamin of a push-up. And you'll just feel blood rushing everywhere. You'll feel really good. And in the morning, it'll just wake you up.
So it's all about just personal growth. Last week, actually, I went to audition at a gym, and I realized I don't remember the last time I actually auditioned for something. Being where Priya and I are now, we're always the one leading and training and kind of being the experts in our field. And so being in that place where someone was watching me and judging me, it was definitely a different experience. But I think that humbling experiences like that are so important, and it just reminds you that there's always somewhere else you can aspire to be and reach to grow.
I couldn't sleep last night. I found my summer reading book, which I have here. It's called Why I Wake Early, and it's a poetry book by Mary Oliver. And so I was reading the poems, and they were really just beautifully written. And then this part came up that really kind of struck a chord, and I fell asleep instantly after reading this. So I wanted to share that with you. Impossible to believe we need so much as the world wants us to buy. I have more clothes, lamps, dishes, paper clips than I could possibly use before I die. Oh, I would like to live in an empty house with vines for walls and a carpet of grass. No planks, no plastic, no fiberglass. And I suppose sometime I will. Old and cold, I will lie apart from all this buying and selling with only the beautiful earth in my heart. I just read that and I just felt, actually I have everything I need. I don't need all these things. It's kind of, I let my mind think I need all these things. So my only advice is to kind of just keep checking on if those things that you get excited about or that bring you lots of joy and stuff are still something that are making you happy and not stressing you out.
One more thing, I have a shout out to one of my students turned instructor, now turned Doonya instructor, going off to college. And I just want to say that Sanya, who is teaching her first song in her Doonya Bollywood workout class tonight, I know you're going to be amazing. I know that you are the epitome of working hard for what you want and making sure that you're always the best that you can be. And that's all that I think any of us at Doonya ask for and look for in instructors. And I think that that's what our students love so much about Doonya. So, you know, I've seen Sanya since she was 12 years old, and now she's going off to college and she's going to take Doonya with her. And I just have to say that, you know, all the best for tonight, and I will be thinking about you, and I know you're going to be great. Okay, bye everybody.
I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will check in later.
All my enemies are turning into my teeth.